What's up, guys? Connor here. And yeah, my voice sounds really deep. Or if it doesn't real life, trust me. Um, I'm sort of losing my voice a little bit. And for some reason, whenever I start losing my voice, it drops like 3 octaves. Every once in a while, it comes back into regular voice, and it's like has like the deep voice in the background. And then sometimes it'll just go right back into deep voice. So if I start switching in between my regular voice and my weird deep voice, it's not my fault because I'm losing my voice. It's been pretty cold out. It was like 26 degrees today at practice. And yes, we practice outside because we freaking boss. We don't care about no school rules. And what I mean by that is some counties have certain like weather limits. If it's too cold, you're not allowed to go outside if you're a school sport. But we have a loophole. See, sorry, I just burped. You see, the school doesn't recognize us as a sport. We're a club. So, that being said, we can practice whenever, wherever we want to. So, we don't have to follow the school's rules. Look at that. So we're lucky. Because even though we are the Gloucester Duke lacrosse team, we are not a registered team on the school. And that doesn't just go for us. That goes for everyone. York High School, Tab, Ware, all of them. They don't have school sports that are lacrosse. They have club lacrosse teams, just like all of us. That's why we all play together. So this video is probably, as you guys can tell, by title or just by looking at the context clues, pretty much. I've been extremely busy. Busy enough to where I literally have not been able to pull out YouTube Capture in almost 3 weeks. It's been crazy, let me just say that. I mean, Monday, I wake up at 6, okay, eat, go to school, go through school, I get off of school at 2:30. After that, I get home about 3 o'clock, 3:15. And then, my dad always has something planned, either if it's just going to the field and shooting or passing, or whether it's just something that's staying around the house and playing a board game. And if we're like doing that, then, well, actually no, we've never played a board game. It's always something outside the house. We're either collecting firewood, or we are doing something outside, or just doing something outside the house. And I don't have time to record doing those things. Trust me, if I did, I would be. If I could record those things, I would be. But I can't, because I normally need 2 hands. On Tuesdays, which was yesterday, I wake up, go to school. But instead of going on the bus, I stay at school. Around 3 o'clock, activity bus comes, picks us up, and takes lacrosse kids to Gloucester High School, which is about 5 minutes away from my middle school. From there, at that time, it's about 4:15. Not 4:15, like 3:25. We have to run to the dressing room, change out, get all our pads on, get all our gear on, helmet, gloves, all that stuff. Get our sticks, warm up a little bit, and then sprint out to the field, because we're already late every day because our bus is late. Sprint out to the field, do a lap around our entire high school, which it's not 2 stories, but the top story, like the one that would be the second floor, is laid out on the ground. So even though it's like, oh yeah, running around your high school is not that hard. Well, our high school is it's like for those of you who go to like a high school with 2 layers, imagine taking that top floor and putting it on the ground, spread out, and we have to run the whole perimeter. And today was actually kind of fun. See, that's not really that hard because I used to run track, and I used to run an 800-meter like race. So the varsity kids get mad because they want to be like the top players, they want to be number 1. And I'm up there as a JV kid, and I'm racing one of the varsity kids, the one that's supposed to be playing for a really long time. He has an attitude a little bit about JV kids, and we almost got into a fight today, but that's beside the story. But today, I was running beside him, and I pass him, and we're both in the front of the line, and he's on varsity, and he doesn't expect, because all the other JV kids are on the back of the line. Either Like some of them are running with the JV kids, some of them are running at their own pace, and um. So once I pass his name's Andrew. Once I pass him, he takes off to pass me, and then I take off to pass him. So then we both start chuckling at each other and look at each other. We just both take off. We start racing, and like I'm pulling in front of him, he's pulling in front of me, and then at the end I tripped and I I had to catch myself from falling, but he ended up beating me. And he said something. He's like, "Oh yeah, maybe if you weren't being such a racer." And I'm like, "What the?" No, he didn't. He said if you're gonna try to keep pace with someone, keep a pace all the way to the end. And I'm like, dude, I almost beat you. Varsity kids. But anyways, practice ends at 5, which is where I just came from because I do the same thing on Wednesday and Thursday. Today's Wednesday, and it's 26 degrees out, so I have to take time to warm up, which takes longer to get home, which is where I record. But once we all warm up and we all get changed out again to our regular clothes, I take Lemuel, who is our goalie, and Tyler Nice, who is our third string midi, and we go to Wawa. Then we take him home. Then both home. Tyler now lives in my neighborhood, so that's not really that hard. And Lemuel, he lives by the Wawa, so that's not really that hard either. But we get home, and then by that time I'm tired out, and I just want to go to bed. So by that time I go take a shower and I go straight to bed. I guess I could record then, but then that pretty much every vlog I record would just be boring. Tired and out of breath, like I am sort of now, and just straight up boring to watch. So I don't do that. On Thursdays, same thing. I have practice. It's normally cold around this time, and it's just not energy. I don't have energy. Right now I'm sort of using the reserves I have, but yeah, that happens. And then on Friday, I just go home, and of course, I could record then, but I normally go to the field right after school. I normally practice every day for more than an hour just because with a sport like lacrosse, if you don't practice every day as a beginner, you're not going to get better. I mean, I didn't practice Monday because we got snowed in. And it was snowy. We were off school. Me and my dad went shooting. If you guys follow me on my Instagram, you guys saw that. My dad took me shooting with his 40 millimeter. It was pretty fun, actually. It's the first gun I ever shot. That thing has some kick. If I'm going to shoot a first gun, that's the first gun you want to shoot. Because then when you shoot guns like a 9 millimeter, it's going to feel like nothing. So, we did that. But on Saturday, I have practice for lacrosse again at Abington I wake up at around 9 on Saturday so I can get my rest. So I sleep in a little bit. Wake up at 9 so I have an hour to get, drink some water, eat, and then go out there at 10. It's from 10 to 1. And then after that, I come home. Normally don't shower. I normally just either go to sleep or I stay after to practice it some more. In fact, me and my friends, Liam, I'm sure we'll be in a vlog in the future. Me, Liam, Lemuel, that was it, I think. Yeah, that was it. We stayed after 3 hours after practice ended. So in all, we practiced from 10 to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. Yeah. Pretty much, we did the math when we were there. And we practiced for 5 hours straight, and I was pretty tired. And we normally do that every Saturday. So, again, I just be a boring vlog. And on Sundays, I don't like to upload on Sundays, just because that's the day that most people go to church, and you don't really want to be on social media on church Sunday. I mean, I normally am, because I don't really go to church, but most people aren't. Most people in the United States are actually either atheist or Christian, or a Catholic, and that pretty much means that you go to church on Sunday. So, unless you're an atheist, but whatever. So most people go to church, so I don't like to upload on Sundays. So you'll pretty much never see me upload on Sunday. If you will, it's for a special vlog. But pretty much the bottom line of this video, I'm dragging on now. Pretty much the bottom line is, I'm taking a break. I'm not sure how long it'll be. It might even be a few months, to be honest. I literally just, I mean, there's thing. It comes to a point where YouTube isn't really my job; it's a hobby, and there's things that come before YouTube. Sadly, trust me. When I'm done with like school during the summer, yet I'll be pumping out uploads all the time because I don't have anything else. I don't have anything else to worry about. But when I have school and I have a lot of sports activities going on, I'm in the SCA and I have meetings for that, and I'm in band. We always have after school practices or after school rehearsals, and same with jazz band. It's just so it's a point where you have to put your priorities first. And YouTube isn't a priority. It's like I said, it's a hobby, something I love to do. But sometimes hobbies have to go. I could be saying, Connor, lacrosse is a hobby. Stay with YouTube, but guys, lacrosse isn't a hobby anymore. It's more than it's a commitment. If I stop showing up, I'm not gonna brag at all. I'm not one of those people. If anything, I like to help people through things. But when the varsity coach is saying that I have a guaranteed spot next year, or maybe not guaranteed, but pretty close to it, and that I'm progressing better than all the eighth graders all the juniors and sophomores and all them who are playing on JV team. And if I stop showing up, then the new kids. I mean, we just got a new kid today. There's still new kids coming out every day, and most of the time, I'm giving them tips and I'm teaching them how to the basics, like how to even hold a stick, how to catch and throw, because it's their first day. If I stop coming out, then people I don't know. Let's just say first of all, coach would have to stop his time to do it because other people could do it and other people would do it, to be honest. But those people that would be doing it, because the other people that are actually qualified to do that, who are basically first string and some second string people, would want to be practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing, not taking their time to teach a new kid. So it's a little bit. It's like a commitment. I made a commitment to my team. If I stopped, then a first string would be open. And when a first string goes in, well, I've already been practicing with all the first string guys for a while. And we sort of made we made up some plays together. And, it's just really, if you left, then those plays would have to be changed so that the other guy knows what to do. And it would just be a big mess, And then my dad wouldn't be home a lot because he'd be at lacrosse practice and I'd be home. And I just made a commitment to myself, too, to get me in physical shape and to build teamwork, because that is the biggest team sport out there. And to just work harder, to have something to keep myself busy. You can only do YouTube for so many times, guys. I mean, I can't upload multiple videos a day. We agreed a long time ago, me and AJ, that we wouldn't do that. So I can't do that, but I can shoot multiple lacrosse goals a game, or I can study for multiple hours a day, or I can even just run around for multiple hours a day. And with YouTube, I can't record multiple hours a day. And so it comes to the point again where you have to X things out. And for right now, at least until something ends, either SCA's all year. Okay. Sorry, I just cut out the video with my hand. All right, let's go through the options. SCA's all year. Can't quit that. Lacrosse, from my knowledge, it's all year too. Right now we're conditioning in the winter. It's a spring sport. So, I mean, after the spring season's over, we might have a month or two, and then we'll kick back into conditioning and practicing. And then even during the summer, I'm going to a couple of camps, lacrosse camps. I could record there and record the little journey, but all we're going to do is practicing, guys. It's it's one of those sports where if you don't practice every day, you're going to get bad. You're going to forget what you learned. I mean, it's just I was missing a few today because I didn't practice one day. One day I didn't practice. I didn't throw a ball at this little pad I have over there. I didn't play wall ball with myself at all or anything. And I dropped a few today that I wouldn't have dropped normally because I didn't practice. It affects you a lot. So I have to do that. Can't drop out of school. That's not even close to an option. Those are the only three things that keep me busy. So it's sad to say, but for either a few months or even longer, I'm probably going to have to stop doing YouTube or recording in general. My dogs are about to start barking. I don't like to say it, guys. I mean, you guys have been so helpful and polite, and when I can get an upload out, I will. But it might be very, very rare that you'll see a video from me in the next, I'll say even 4 to 3 months, 3 to 4 months, if not longer. So, I mean, it might even be half a year. It might be 6 months. It depends on how long everything lasts and how everything keeps on going. I'm not saying in that year and a half, or in that year, or in that half a year, or just in that month, maybe, I won't be getting any uploads out, but it won't be nearly as many, and it will be very rare. So, I'm sorry for those of you who really enjoy my videos, but AJ's are just as good as mine, if not better. And I think he's more cut out for this anyway. He has a way of ordering his schedule. His schedule works out for him to do YouTube at the same time as other things. Meanwhile, mine doesn't, because I'm constantly doing something. And not saying he isn't. He's active too, but he's able to make time for it. Meanwhile, I'm not. It's just a different lifestyle. So, sadly, this is probably going to be the last video for me in a while. Don't know how long it's going to last, this little break. Hopefully not long. I want to get back at this as soon as I can, but I already told you guys I got to start cutting things out if I'm going to have any time on my hands to do anything. So, thank you guys for being a great audience. It's been like 2 years now that I've been doing this, which is insane. And I'm not leaving forever. I'll be back. But for right now, I'm going to hand it over to AJ, who made this channel. This is his channel. And I'm sure he's going to keep on running it as well as he did when it first started. So, good luck to you, AJ. We'll stay in touch, I'm sure. I mean, we haven't talked in a while, except for when I wanted to join your clan, if you're watching this. But, this is a video to you, too, AJ, saying this is up to you now. If you ever need a video up, or if you forget one day or something like that, you can text me, and if I can somehow get something out really quickly, just tell me what your video is going to be about, and I might be able to make something up, you know. I'm still like your secondary for videos, but I won't be a primary anymore. So, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys like this video, hit that like button. If you really like to, hit that subscribe button. If you love this video for some reason, hit that share button, or share it with your friends. They do the same thing. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out.